Hello everyone, I'm Lisa Wind. I've just blown in. And today we are back with more of the Colonel Sanders dating sim. It really is that finger looking good. Last time we left off, our rivals are going to make a dramatic announcement. So let's get into it, shall we? Today's lunch will be prepared via team competitive cook-off. Sweetie, be careful how you handle that meat cleaver. I'm just saying it's a little close to his crotch. Just a little. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Demand they stop wasting friends' time, and let's step up and tell them. Yeah, on, girl. Let's go. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. And then so be it. Sick burn, me. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Ow. Ow. Colonel Sanders. Oh, hearts. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Sylph. Oh. Hearts. I'll be watching your... Wait, we're not? Help! I'll be watching your performance. Dude, you could help. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Or egg it on. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court. I don't know. Pretty intense in here. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Ooh. Timer ready. So's mine. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." Okay, we got this. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. Dude, stop sounding like a Southern fortune cookie. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message leads you to victory. Like a diamond. I was formed under pressure, and now my chance to shine. Or you're still just a lump of coal. And why does your meat cleaver have a heart on it? I will defeat you myself. Better people have tried, but I defeat me first. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy one day, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil? I don't know. 100 Celsius? That's right. But how would you have ever gotten to the school without knowing that? Dude, I'm out. That was a guess. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that entice or motivate you. That is pretty enticing. He is Professor Goodboy. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. If you don't know the Colonel Sanders recipe exactly, you have an idea. It's chicken. By default, it will be somewhat good so long as you don't burn it. How many herb spices should you use? 7. That's wrong. Hook. I've seen schnauzers with better sense than that, and the mixture kind, no less. And the miniature kind, no less. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Yeah. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance, trust, gratitude. Trust. Really? That's wrong. Huh. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Yeah, kinda. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now should be a great time to harness that energy. Where does it come from? I didn't get to pick. Oh well. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. Can you possibly recover from so many wrong answers? No. Nope. Yes, I'm going to try again. Wait, what? Please tell me this did not boot me back to the start of the game. It's a delicious loading screen, at least. Okie dokie. Lights dim. Time for battle. Blah, blah, blah. We know all this. Wait, what? Aw, I have a feeling I skipped over something there. Aw, that's adorable. We need a tiny hamster to feed it to, though. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down, and a tartlet for dessert. Now I feel really bad because I skipped a lot, it looks like. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation. Aw, thank you, bud. You know what? I've learned enough for today. Let's battle. Boiling point, madness, sprinkles, lunchroom, sigh of relief, turn on timer. Okay. Let's try this again. My apologies if I don't read this time. I'm reading to myself. I'm really sorry. Okay, diamond, blah, 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 mashed potatoes, gravy, blah, 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 let's go, let's go. It's 100 Celsius. I so want to win this so I can give you belly rubs. Although I feel that's really somehow not appropriate for a student. 11? Yes. Tail wagging intensifies. Okay, basics upper craft. Gratitude? Woo! That's right, you must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Classmates are rooting for me. Ashley, wait, I'm doing well this time. Never forget where you come from. Draw energy from that place. First one? Yes. Yay, he's howling for me. And try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Silence? Yes, that's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll all be unable to speak. Yeah, let's go with that. You notice that Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I'll believe in you, Sif. Yay! He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. True. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. I didn't even get to finish reading it to myself. Desert on the book. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Should you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind, but... What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof. Woof woof indeed. I really am struggling to keep up. Ashley is already doing better than me, duh. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a standard mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Ugh, yikes. Zip. You know, you love nothing more than seeing a fellow fights utilize the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Or you might not have any hands, but Silk does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Not true. The biscuits we actually made, we mixed with a spoon. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands in the mixer the rest of you. Ow! No. Sylph, no! But you're not fast enough, your hand gets stuck. It's immediately... Ew, that got dark. It's mid-crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Shit. Colonel Sanders just shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am, the complete dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No. How does it taste? No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Sylph's injury. Also, my blood might be delicious, you don't know. You see Sprinkles beginning to lick his doggy chops as he looks onto the dish. I suppose it should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, let's get straight for dessert. She made a scoop of yogurt. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights. I'm talking a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Sylph to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. It's fancy, but it doesn't look tasty. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. However that's pronounced. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-coated finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Yourself, yeah, I'm just gonna internalize this rage. Your rage burns so intensely in your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. This is not my day. And they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrow, you run to the quad to be alone. Yep, this feels right. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and excited to get married, and yeah, story of my life. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Wow, this does feel a little too true to life. Internalize everything. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. You have no idea. I have no eyebrows. My hand's messed up. Ashley, not just from the devastating loss, but from that run with the mixer and the small fire, we should get that checked out. Yes, we should. Take me to the school nurse, please. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. True. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed anything before? Actually, yes, I have seen your special. You did not start out life to make fried chicken. You actually started out with a burger stand, and I've seen way too many episodes of American Eats. That's exactly what I think. Well, then I'll think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. I enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. Aww. I was passionate about love, but I failed as an obstetrician. Aww. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. True. I was passionate about livestock. Well, this does explain chicken. But I never failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. True. Actually, my family moved to Fairview for my high school years. Next door neighbor actually did have a ranch with donkeys and mules they boarded. They were quite vocal. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept bed and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, I can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Aww, those little spit drops. So cute. I'll create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Wait, what past? Are you responsible for this pork monster? Yay! Go away! Die! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're attracted by a threatening shadowy presence. God damn it, Pop, so help me. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spark Monster! Quick, get the book! Barco! It is I always said I wouldn't be back. After the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like having to always look over your shoulder. You don't have shoulders! Monster problems, am I right? Yes. Yes, you're right. Aw, thanks, Barco. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spork monster, you see. Really? Huh. I have so many questions. I don't believe it. You're a human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and now I'm forever transformed. Aww. Poor guy. A magic spellbook? Oh gosh darn it. Precisely. I had to produce a copy for myself, but somehow the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you, respect it. Can we turn him back? You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent for those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. Agreed. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. Aw, I made friend! Yay! Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Sylph, together, I am sure we can defeat them. I hope you're right. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. Really? Your hideaway? A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Yay! Stepping inside of Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Aw, he was a baby he had a goatee. That is so cute. The one time I will go over a baby, and it's fictional. And there's a chicken statue and a candle tea light. This is pretty swank. It looks like you've lived such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Stop sounding like a fortune cookie, sir. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there's this something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what your dish might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy, or something crispy. Perhaps both? Now you've got him right where you want him. Really? Huh. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal. I trust him. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive head first. Reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. Oh, coleslaw is awesome. We actually do have a recipe we make from scratch. It is amazing. Fortunately, it needs to sit overnight. And it's really ingredient intensive and really messy to make, but worth it. The shredded cabbage disc glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw, till just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You're so gonna steal from me, aren't you? You could offer to make him more. He seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Bad decision. Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Let's go with the chicken. You notice a very rustic stuffed chicken sitting in the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize this isn't realistic. It's real! That's a very well-tamed chicken to hold that pose. Taxidermy? Oh, okay. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Agreed. Tap an item to discover more about the Colonel. Let's go with the baby photo. Aww. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache comb, he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That's right, he came out of the womb with those things. That, or maybe a little drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Yeah, probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Tap on an item. Let's see what the candle scent is. Scented candle. A scented candle you pick up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... da-da-dun. Tap on an item. Let's look at the pretty lake. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Ah! Ghost boy. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? No. Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you say I'm in the middle of something? Shoo! You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out into the breeze. That was weird. Well, ew, comb. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Aww. As someone who has a boyfriend with a beard-mustache combo, yeah, grooming is necessary. He has his own comb specifically for that. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Yeah, well, let's through the door. You open the door of the Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. Because, of course, why wouldn't I? The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? As someone who was in a long-distance relationship for many years, yeah, after he would go home, sometimes just finding one of his shirts or something he left behind. After he'd flown home, I've kind of had that reaction, just picking it up and hugging it. If it's a shirt, putting it on. Yeah, I understand the sentiment way too much. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on and wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks why you're wearing his jacket. 'Cause shut up. Aww. I don't usually let a nose out, but I must say it does look good on you. Aww, okay. Oh crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. You decide that now's your moment to make your big move, tell him you're cold. Fess up and tell the truth. I would probably just stand there and blush and be silent. And probably fess up and tell the truth. I was looking around, trying to figure you out a bit more and stuff. You confess. Aw, hurts. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Yeah, feels right. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Not true, I would be gone. Colonel. Yourself? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Like I couldn't tell by the background change. Still frickin' weird. You wake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you learned about. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal, but the recipe is a secret. How will they know? Drug-sniffing dogs? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a generously plated breakfast. Aww, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. He cooks. I like him. Yeah, that feels like a proper breakfast. It's meticulous. Yeah, good times. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he is waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. We just met. My cuisine, your taste buds, that is. True, I'll give you that one. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a platter. You know, I think we make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes as he gazes out of the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could be talking to you. It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, You're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. Yeah, time for walk of shame. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. Except for me, because that's gonna have to be next time. So until next time, the Hideaway.